तो ये चल रहा है। ये बात है मेरे को लड़के बस ताकत होगी उसकी इसकी माँ के लड़के के पास जो भी इसका भाई है स्टेप ब्रो वटेवर ब्रो तगड़ी पावर होगी वो भी वही अजीब गरीब बात है कोई ना उसकी पावर चाहिए।
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come in.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
अमीरी
2,000?
जय बदेगा माय गॉड भाई मेरे पर्स से भी ऐड कर दो कम हो रहे मेरे पैसे।
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kopka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen in. Come here and I'll show.
इसकी तस्वीर भी ले ली वो तो बकवास बंदा बन गया कसर से प्रो पावर अपनी शरीर की।
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home to Drake's Fang? A place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts.
बहुत टाइम हो गया इसकी
Or would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
बेचारे को हार्ट काट दिया हमारे तो उनका हार्ट काट दिया उसके तो।
So it was the Waluders whose spirit. Now I think about it, there was something. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the road. It may well have gone cold by now.
Allow me to, as luck would have it, I had intended.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready.
Very well, but
कोई टेंशन ना.
Mid's finished outfitting our little workshop.
Oh, you don't.
Sure.
Don't look so worried. Gav, you can get.
ठीक है चलो फिर. सबको बताएगा क्या? अच्छा यहाँ पे जाना है ना सीधा.
All right, Uncle.
We shall.
नाइस. वैसे सबसे बात करेगा ये. फाइल ही नई जगह भाई. नई जगह नया एम्पर. ये बाउंड्री डिवाइडेड चिन्हों से. डेजर्ट. Demakian. Demakian. अच्छी बात है यार. ये जगह खुलनी चाहिए.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads
सही है.
through
अगर
it.
चाहिए सामान. बढ़िया बना है.
Trading post it is.
Please my सवारी. Thank you. इनके हाथ से वो होती है और हो जाती है.
Ambrosia.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
तू है ना?
Markham well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose
उसके
one's
पास भी है.
bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
भाई कितना दूर है यहाँ से?
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
तेज हाँ ऐसे भागो ना. ये तो stack. Nice. Enemy. Black.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And
Ashen.
such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
अंकल बढ़िया है हमारा. बैठ ऐसा लगता है.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Assassin's Creed. बताओ. कोई फीलिंग वही देते हैं. और यहाँ पे फाइट हुई हमारी शायद. यहीं तो हुई थी. बस मैप पर जगह नहीं खुली थी. अब खुल जाएगी.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
You're Would you rather be my squire?
सही है. ओह, इसका भाई भी यहीं पर है. इसका तो खून निकलता रहा है कभी भी देखो.
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
हमें भी देख ले यार, खिलवा दे अपने भाई और भैया से.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then. Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
भेज देंगे, कोई बात नहीं.
Uncle?
Sorry.
बड़ा मुंह तो बंद करवा दिया करो यार, अंकल का.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads. We've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
खाना
I'm
पीना
afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
ये बढ़िया था.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
ये सही है. वो अपने मौज ले रहा है. देख, कोई टेंशन ना, बहुत है.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
और कुछ खत्म और कोई सबको पेड़ डाल दिया भाई मैंने देखता भाई इंसाइड तो नहीं टूट कैसे गया सामान
For your trouble.
पैसा ही पैसा मीट पे अंकल
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
ओएसिस ये जगह
Now's our
कैसे
chance.
दसन में जो पानी मिल जाए
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Five?
कुछ और सब सुना है इसमें निकल गया अभी तक तो फीलिंग आ रही है मेरे को
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
सही बात है यार लगता प्रॉब्लम है दाढ़ी वगैरह के साथ मतलब कि इस शक्ल से देखा ही है अच्छा काम नहीं कर सकता ही है फिर भी अच्छा काम कर रहा है
Well,
दोनों
we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do.
इधर बस भाई कुछ भी नहीं है इधर तो
The royalists said it themselves.
ये कह दो उधर वो है क्या
Guest is in the fang. We should press.
भाई पेलना है पेल देंगे
It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting.
We have to get through that. Not by guile, then. Perhaps the
Rosina, but how will we find her? We know naught of her.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Delamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search.
And that's exactly what I'm...
अगर कितने का नशा बना रहे हो
getting back to Drake's family.
Go with Gilbert.
Light it for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
And my wisdom. Oh,
बस दिखा दो है कहाँ पे मैं बता दूँगा उसे
What?
Oh,
Never.
oh,
Not that yet.
Nope.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort.
Yeah.
Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
हमने पढ़ाई कर ले बुढ़े
Mummy, I want to
बताओ बुढ़ा हो रखा है लेकिन जवानी का
How
शौक है
many
बताओ
times do I have to tell you? It's not a dream.
मतलब दिल जमान है ना इसका शरीर में रोल
Can I hear a long stand? Then he's cut.
ये भी नहीं ब्रीथ करते
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
मोमेंट में काफी
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense. What's wax candles?
Better go.
दिखा दो मेरे को बस
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think you trust.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing.
I beg your...
Don't play stick your nose in our...
फेल लेंगे बहुत पावर है मेरे पास तीनों ये किलो ये सही है 15 बजे डैमेज होता है कितना सारा डैमेज होता है भाई तुम देखो ये 15 डैमेज हुआ है 15 मशीन गन छक्की खत्म destroyed nice
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him.
तमीज़ से
The
बात कर
boss.
सकता हूँ
He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
तमीज़ से बोला
To the Lock of Leisure.
मालिक को दे रहा मतलब मालिक का मालिक सही लगा है इसकी तो मालिक की नया वाली है और इसका मालिक सेल है और सेल तो मैं
Needed to a silken
बड़े मालिक का
stiff, good
तेरे
sir.
The finest fabric!
वेपन्स मिलेंगे सामने
Is the suppose.
जब नया आदमी आ रहा है नई औरत आती है
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance.
Sid the
Sid
second
the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why my trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
I can't see you busy.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart.
Sorry, straight and move.
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
Assuming he...
And yet he... I want you to put an end...
What trouble?
Manners, great... Oh.
करना क्या है ये तो बता मुझे यार तुम बहुत बातें कर रहा है मैं अब बोर हो जाऊंगा तेरे से I don't like you man
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Delamil.
अरे क्या कर रहे थे
Do you? Just what?
I'm not interested in you brother फिर ये फटाफट क्रैश करो उसका एंड करना है फिर जो हमने इसका हाथ काटा उसका टाइटन के टाइटन का होस्ट सॉरी
Juiciest meat from Greece. You wouldn't believe how much he gave. Don't be stupid. No.
अब
Do you think they'll be back soon?
73 meters यहाँ पे जाना है
Master Lubor has high expectations.
ठीक है यहाँ पे
Don't
तो
disappoint.
भैया यहाँ पे तो भाई यहाँ पे आया नहीं था नहीं दूसरी जगह आया था मैं क्या करना है
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
अब अंकल के पास जाना है भाई सब कितना घुमाएंगे ये अंकल कहाँ है मेरा कहाँ मर गया अंकल अरे अंकल
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
अंकल अंकल इन में जाना है ना अब इन कहाँ पर है या
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's what
I'm looking.
the gentleman.
पाल हाँ इसे तो पाल बना रखा है इसे यहाँ पे
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
यहाँ पे नहीं जाना होगा यहाँ पे भी नहीं जाना होगा जाना होगा यहाँ पे
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Are you
Lucky.
now?
Okay, I'm not disturbing you, brother. Finally, possible.
We'll
Let us sense.
why not?
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an but not here.
What are you doing?
चलो अंकल से बात करें अपने क्या किसी को चाहिए इसमें
Care to
Hey, and I do believe I had, but they
So,
that
that mean I'll
just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that
सही बात है वो फिर 6 साल पहले बर्बाद हो गया तुम भी इसकी इन्फ्लुएंस है अभी तक
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place.
मेरे को यहाँ पे जाना हो यहाँ के लिए मुझे पैदल जाना पड़ेगा पूरा बताओ
Spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
चलो पूरा घूम के जाओ नीचे आप तम्मी से जाना पड़ेगा बताओ कोई ना चले जाएंगे यहाँ पे नहीं बुला सकता बताओ साउथन
Run like the wind.
300 मीटर बताओ कितना जाना पड़ेगा कोई ना चल लेंगे जैसा प्रोसेस नाइस नई चीज़ें मिलती है बहुत ज़्यादा नई जगह तो नई चीज़ें लेके कैसे बातें कर रहा हूँ अभी शेर भी है यहाँ पे कुत्ते हो गए वैसे शेर बोल रहा हूँ मैं चलो फाइनली पहुँचने वाले हैं आया फीलिंग बिट्रे करेगा भाई कोई तो कोई सीन होगा यहाँ पे
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice.
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Damn, crystal.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity.
But
But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Damn.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty.
Oh.
And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are official...
Did you get all that?
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Kill them? Curiosity. तुम्हारे ऐसे सिखा दूंगा जरा तुम्हारा और कुछ
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Blades!
Go back to the Rosfield.
Well, that wasn't too...
Same. Finally.
Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction.
भाई साहब
I
कितना
hardly
बंदा है.
expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of...
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the comp. Well,
Indeed, the people... And
ऐसी बंदे पता क्या कैपिटल ने भिजवाएंगे सब मतलब पीपल की कॉमन पीपल के स्मगलिंग कर रहे हैं बीच का चुरा रहे हैं.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town.
चलो ठीक है इसने बंदे को मत करिए बेच नहीं रहा है इन्हें.
It's a Clive. So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the tell.
Yep.
Thank you. Are you still...
Oh,
Am I next?
no. Thank you.
Double the...
Yeah.
Here.
See.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it should...
thank you.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Bad.
We are lost, Elan. Tu isa Achilles.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive?
Clive उसी.
So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
जो आप कमिटेटिव बंदा है ठीक चलते हैं.
Well then,
Thank you. I should come.
भाई क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट तो हुई.